Have you ever wondered why you feel completely at ease letting a stranger hold sharp scissors near your head for 30 minutes? But you flinch at the idea of a family member plucking a single gray hair? Why do we trust professionals with our appearance, yet hesitate to rely on the people closest to us for even simpler tasks? What does this say about the way trust works in our minds? Trust. It's something we give every day, often without realizing it. But it's not a one-size-fits-all phenomenon. When it comes to professional services like getting a haircut, our trust seems almost automatic. We sit in that chair, hand over control, and rarely question the process. Yet, when a loved one offers to help with something small, like plucking a stray gray hair, suddenly we're suspicious. Will it hurt? Will they mess it up? Maybe I should just do it myself. It's a fascinating paradox. Today, we're exploring why we trust strangers with our heads, but hesitate to trust our closest relationships with the little things. Let's start with the professionals. When you walk into a salon or barbershop, you're stepping into an environment designed to exude expertise. The scissors, the mirrors, the certifications on the wall, they all send a subconscious message. I know what I'm doing. This phenomenon is part of what psychologists call the halo effect. We assume that because someone has the tools, the setting, and the title, they're automatically competent. It's not just about skill, it's about the perception of skill. Even if your hairdresser is new, you're more likely to trust them than your sibling at home, who might be equally capable. Now let's flip the script. Why do we hesitate to trust family or friends for simple tasks like plucking a gray hair? It boils down to emotional stakes. With professionals, the relationship is transactional. If they make a mistake, you can complain, leave a bad review, or never return. The emotional risk is low. But with someone you're close to, things are more complicated. If they accidentally hurt you or botch the task, it's not just about the mistake, it's about the potential awkwardness or hurt feelings that follow. Psychologists call this relational cost. The idea that when there's a close bond, even small missteps can feel magnified. There's also an issue of control. When we let professionals do something for us, we surrender control to an expert. This surrender feels safe because we've been conditioned to trust their training. But with loved ones, the lines between control and vulnerability blur. You might think, they don't do this every day. What if they pull too hard? What if it hurts? It's not just about the act. It's about how much trust you're willing to place in someone who doesn't have the buffer of professionalism. Another reason we prefer professionals? Detachment. Your hairdresser doesn't care about that gray hair as much as you do. They see it as part of the job. But a family member might have opinions, comments, or even unsolicited advice. Oh, look at this gray one. You're getting so many. That added emotional layer can make the experience feel less neutral and more personal. And not always in a good way. So, what does this reveal about us? It turns out, trust is more complex than it seems. It's not just about the task. It's about context, relationships, and even the emotional stakes involved. We trust professionals because they represent expertise and neutrality, while we hesitate with loved ones because the stakes feel more personal. Next time you sit in a salon chair or hand over tweezers to a family member, think about what's really at play. Are you trusting their skills or protecting your emotions? What about you? Have you ever felt more comfortable trusting a stranger than a loved one for something simple? Or maybe you've experienced the opposite? Share your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear your perspective on this fascinating quirk of human psychology.